natural that we get a lot of unsubscribes when we send email campaigns? Is it something to be worried about, and can it be avoided?
Getting a lot of unsubscribes, we don't actually get a lot of unsubscribes because we follow best practices. But when people get a lot of unsubscribes, it is a sign that campaign was either unsolicited. So if you're sending a cold email to a large number of people, they didn't expect you, they didn't know you, or the campaign is irrelevant to them. This is when the number of unsubscribes goes up. So it is important to understand the relevance. So again, it's like not one email fits all. You have to segment your audience. It's very important. And it takes time consuming. A lot of people think that they are going to save time. They just got to make one beautiful email, send it to everybody. But if there is more than one segment in the list, so for example, there are lawyers, accountants, and IT services. So the language for these three categories is going to be different. So it's very hard to craft a email which is going to be intended for everyone. So it is better to have three different messages which will be tailored to a specific industry or to a specific niche of your audience. Spend that time and then you get your ROI. So also, like any spammy subject lines, people don't like it, and then they, like for example, get something for free as a first email. It's a lot, like people don't ask for anything, they don't expect your email, they get angry, they hit unsubscribe. The normal unsubscribe per campaign should be less than 2% at all times. So the lower the better. You catch people in the random times. Sometimes they were receiving your email for 2 years, and then one day they decided, I have too much email, and they hit unsubscribe. So it's not determined by you, but sometimes it's just like happens this way. So you can't prevent from this. However, keeping your campaigns relevant, keeping them on point to the right target audience, that will protect you from larger number of unsubscribes. Also, like one very important advice which I can give here is to test your campaigns on a smaller audience. Like for example, if you have list of 2,000 people on it and they all legitimately obtained with the consent, and you can send them campaigns using your legitimate interest clause, still take 100 of them randomly and send your first draft to them. See how people respond, how many open rates you get, how many clicks you get, analyze it, and only then send it to the full list. This will help preventing from larger number of unsubscribes, and also fine-tuning your copy and subject line to increase opens and engagement.